I'm Leon Wiley, I'm Lead Officer of Hepatitis Scotland. Across Scotland we've been having a number of art workshops in various districts, for example in Lanarkshire, in Lothian, Forth Valley, Fife, Ayrshire and Arran, Glasgow and Tayside. And so we've been doing a series of workshops led by artist-led workshops where people are doing self-portraits or how they think people see them with hepatitis C. The Hepatitis C campaign it's partly about stigma and about people looking and seeing what types of stigma are associated with hepatitis C. So it's not only what other people are doing, but it's also people stigmatising themselves. I think exploring stigma is a really key thing because it's not about saying you can't do stigma, but it's about letting people know the various things about stigma and what happens and how people are affected by stigma. Then it's up to other people whether they continue to stigmatise or not. We can't legislate and stop it, but we can get people to make a choice.
Hi, my name's Becky Wood. I'm a volunteer with my local recovery community and I'm also involved in a hepatitis C involvement group in my area, which is Forth Valley. For the campaign, we came up with an idea for doing a small-scale art project in Forth Valley, and it seemed to snowball a bit, and the idea got turned into a project and competition for anybody with interest in or whose lives have been affected by hepatitis C across Scotland. So it's been absolutely fantastic, and within that, because I'm artistic, I led some of the workshops that took place in the Forth Valley area. The reception has been absolutely fantastic. We've had lots of people who are involved in health services, drug services, all sorts of different places pop in. We had some members of the NHS staff that work with people in addictions and things like that, but we've also had a whole host of the general public who had no idea what this was about, came in and had a look and have been really responsive and quite moved by what they've seen. One couple said that they didn't know anything about hepatitis C, how interesting it was that their daughter's going to art college, and we had a conversation about how art can move people and how you can talk about issues in a way that you can't in any other medium.
Public injecting installation depicts a sort of contrast between the sort of unsanitary conditions of a public injecting facility with a supervised injection facility, which is a much more clinical environment. The public injecting one shows how unsanitary that can be, with needles and syringes lying about. People wouldn't have access to clean water. They're more likely to become infected with bloodborne viruses, etc., because of the conditions of working in and maybe sharing needles, etc. People have been very interested in the installation because they don't know an awful lot about clean injection facilities, and have been really interested to find out about it. So I think people understand that real contrast between the sort of unsanitary conditions and then what could be provided, which is obviously much safer and a much more responsible approach to helping people with drug problems.
Is the first time in my recollection that the hepatitis C community has actually reached out to the public to talk about hepatitis C. We've been very surprised at just how inquisitive and interested people are. We haven't had any stigmatising comments at all. Quite the opposite, actually. If you put your faith in humanity, they will give the faith back to you.